Hey guys, how you guys are doing? I hope you guys are having a fabulous day. I know it's been a very long time since I've done a podcast with you guys, and I am super excited to starting the new year off right by making sure I get an episode done for you guys doing this podcasting. Today's topic is going to be let no one limit your dreams. But before I get into today's discussion, of course, I got to start you off with my introduction song. So let's get it. This is Kiki's talk. She's on the rise. She's got the tea from day till night, discussing music, news, and so much more. You gotta listen to what she's got in store. It's Kiki's talk. Hey everyone, how you guys are doing? I am so super excited. I just am so happy. I'm always happy to do an episode for you guys on my podcast. Today, I'm excited about today's discussion. My name is Kiki, and I am your host. And I am planning on providing a lot of episodes. I'm sorry I went MIA on you guys, and I am going to definitely in this discussion episode explain my absence to you guys, okay? But I am definitely wanting to make sure I bring you guys value. So I wanted to do a special, well, not special, but I wanted to do an episode where I feel like it would inspire someone, and I feel like they'll definitely bring value and just provide this will provide a little bit of I don't know what the word I'm looking for here. I guess provide value to you. And so anyway, let's get into it. So today's topic is let no one limit your dreams. Uh, and so I wanted to talk about that because I see a lot, especially on social media, where there are a lot of people that honestly, speaking negative about themselves, speaking like they cannot, like they're not able to do what they want to do. They say, "Well, I want to do this, but I can't." And if you ask them why they can't, they give a whole lot of reasons as to they feel why they can't. But those reasons that they give, it should be reasons to make them, to motivate them to do what is it that they want to do, if that makes sense. So anyway, see a lot of that. And in this episode, I hope this will inspire someone to follow their dreams, follow their goals, and so yeah. So but before I actually get into the topic, I did say I was going to explain my absence to you guys. So if you look back, if you go to Spotify, if you go to Apple Podcasts, if you look, you'll see my last episode was in June of 2020. And so what happened? So I'm gonna give you the whole 411 what happened. Okay. So what happened is uh I early of last year, early 2020, um I was really wanting to start my podcast. It's something I've been wanting to do for a very long time, like way before last year. This is something I wanted to do. This was I wanted to do a podcast. I didn't know how to go about doing it, so I do want to give a shout out um to I definitely want to give a shout out uh, to Anchor for for even for having for building for setting up a platform where podcasters can uh, you know start their own podcast, start being able to do what they want to do with their podcast. So I do give a shout out to Anchor for that, as they make it very easy to for anyone to start a podcast. So I give shout outs to them for sure for that. But yeah, I just I wanted to start a podcast for a very long time. Didn't know how I was gonna go about doing it. When I finally found a solution as to how I can do a podcast, I was motivated. I was ready to get started, and as soon as I got started and every couple of episodes I was able to do episodes for 2 months straight. And guess what? My other business started kicking off. Yes. So I talked to you guys a lot about how I am how I have my company, Kiki's Credit Solutions and Investing. And so I do credit repair, but also I teach students how to trade in the foreign exchange market. So that is the service I did add on. But before that, I was just only doing credit repair. So I was helping clients repair their credit. So anyway, my company kicked off where I was starting to get more tons of clients, more people calling and crying that they want to get their credit repaired. And this was all during the time where I was actually, if I'm going to be really honest, kind of started putting my focus on podcasting. So I was trying to put my focus on there, and then all of a sudden I started getting all these calls about people wanting to get credit repair. And so before you know it, all my focus went shift back to my credit repair only. And since I am the owner and I'm the CEO and I'm the one that does it all, I dispute everyone's uh items off the credit report. I do that, as well as I schedule appointments. I do that. I even meet with clients. So these are the things that I personally do myself. And so before you know it, I couldn't do my podcast. My podcasting got pushed to the back burner. And then every time I try to make plans to to even do a episode, it never happened. It never happened. It never happened. So I do feel bad about that. But 2021, I said, you know what? Forget that. I'm definitely going to make time for my podcasting episode. Make time for you guys. Make time to air an episode for you guys. So my 2021, I kind of stopped making New Year's resolutions. I kind of do and don't, if that makes sense. Like I used to be the girl that would write down her New Year's resolutions and and plan them. And now, starting like last year and then even now this year, I kind of like mentally like like I do think about what I want to do, and I try to make sure I fulfill it. I know that kind of sounds crazy a little bit, because I do teach people and tell people it's better to write down your goals, because that way you need that visual, you need that visual look at what your goals are, because that's the only way that you're going to be able to act on your goals, is if you actually visually see it. But in my case, when it comes to this New Year's resolution, I will write it down, and somehow I maybe accomplish some of my New Year's resolutions, but I wouldn't accomplish it all. Um, and Anyway, I was just like, last year I didn't well, last year last year I said I wasn't gonna really make a New Year's resolution, but then I ran up making one anyway. But I just didn't write it down. I just kept it, you know, in my mind about what my New Year's resolution was. And then this year I kind of did the same thing. This year I definitely my New Year's resolution was almost the same stuff. I did add my podcast and making sure that I definitely get my podcasting up and running and get it established and get it built the way I want it to be built, and get a lot of listeners, get a lot of people listening um, in in all my episodes and everything like that, because that's my goal. I want to be able to inspire people, but I also want to help a lot of people. And um, and so yeah, so in all my episodes, you definitely will hear me talk about. I'll talk about a little bit of everything, but mostly I will help people, and talk a lot about helping people build their credit, getting their credit scores up, as well as trading, teaching people how they can get started in trading, and also I definitely will talk about other topics besides that. But it's really just all about trying to inspire, motivate people, to let them know that, hey, look, if you have goals, if you have dreams, you can fulfill these dreams. You can fulfill these goals. You don't have to sit there and feel like you can't accomplish anything, because I hear a lot of people speak negative about themselves, and it's just crazy. If you want something, go for it. Okay, because if you think about it, there are a lot of people would say, "Well, I really want a house, but never get a house." But when they want their shoes, shoes, and no matter what type of brand of the shoes are, if they want some shoes, they are faster to quickly get those shoes and purchase those shoes versus a house, or versus a um a car, versus anything else. And sometimes you gotta like pick out what's important to you, like your priorities and things like that. But anyway, I'm getting off my episode topic, so apologize. But I just want to explain myself as to why and why did I go in my head. That's kind of what I wanted to definitely explain to you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead um, and focus on today's topic. So, like I was saying, today's topic is called "Let No One Limit Your Dreams." Okay, so what I mean by this is a lot of people, and I say a lot of people because really I hear a lot of people do this all the time. So when you go around and you tell people where your goals is, where your dreams are, like if you say that you want to build a restaurant, and you're telling this to a friend, to one of your best friends, and your best friend's like, I don't really know about that. I don't know. You sure you want to um build your own restaurant? That's planting a negative seed in your mind. And before you know it, of course you might say, why did you say, am I sure for it? And then before you know it, if they're, they explain to you, well, you might not have the money, or you might not have this. And then you start thinking like, maybe this person's right. Maybe I can't do this. So this is where I'm coming from with this topic. Don't let no one limit your dreams, no matter who it is. Don't let no one limit your dreams. Like if you have a dream, if you have um, a vision for yourself, you pursue it. There's a reason why you have that vision. That's a reason why you have that dream. Okay. So if there's something that you want to do, then you go for it, and don't let nobody, and I truly mean no one, stop you from succeeding in that. Okay. Becoming successful in that. Okay. Uh, so my advice, and I'm going to give different advices um, in this particular topic. Just be careful of what you speak. So basically, that's when I'm talking about just with yourself, like just within yourself, like be careful what you speak. So basically, if I'm just using an example about a restaurant right now. So but it could be about anything. But I'm throwing examples here, so I'm just going to stick with the restaurant example. So say I want to build a restaurant, but I don't really know if I can really actually build this restaurant. I mean, I don't have the funds. I don't have the there's a lot of things I don't have to get this restaurant started. I don't even know where I even want to have the restaurant at. I don't even know the location I want to have it at. I don't even know a lot of things. So these are this is sabotaging words, negative words that you are already planting in your mind. And once you plant things in your mind, guess what? You most likely you're not going to do whatever it is that you want to do. As soon as any negative thing come in your mind, you might as well kiss whatever you had in mind, kiss it goodbye or whatever. So just remember that. Don't ever speak negative about something that you want to do. If you want to do it, then you keep it positive. Keep saying that, yeah, I'm going to get this done, and you write it out. Write out your deadlines. Set yourself deadlines, okay? Because most likely, if you set those deadlines, then of course you should be able to meet um, meet those expectations. Okay, if you set deadlines, okay, that's extremely important. Okay, so be careful what you speak. So when I say that, I just really mean about yourself, within yourself. Just be careful what you speak. Don't sabotage your own self. Okay, not don't let others sabotage you either, but most importantly, don't sabotage yourself. That's crucial, very crucial. Okay, be careful who you surround yourself with. Keep a positive circle. So what do I mean by that? I mean that if you are surrounding yourself with people that are nothing but doubters, and I call them doubters, because if they're like if you're saying, "Hey, I want to build this restaurant," and you surround yourself with someone that's saying, I don't know, you with a restaurant, you being a chef, and come on now, you can't do that. There's no way you can do that. It's just no way. And then you have someone else saying, "Yeah, they right. I don't see you that type of person that can hold a restaurant down. You haven't hold anything down, so much less a restaurant. You know that it takes a lot to run a restaurant. These are negative words that can definitely be detrimental to, or definitely be hurtful in your in anything you do. So just don't let that happen, okay? So just be careful, surround yourself, okay? Keep a positive circle. So of course, if you keep yourself with surrounded by in a positive, around people that's very positive and have the same mindset you have, guess what? You're going to be motivated, because that's what you need. You need someone that's going to motivate you. So if you say, "Hey, I'm trying to build this restaurant, and I'm thinking, I'm in the stages of trying to figure out how to make this happen." If you so talking to the right person, they'll be like, "Of course, you can do this. You got this. Is there anything that I can do to assist you?" And then you'll that will motivate you. And you'd be like, "Sure," or you'd be like, "No, not yet, but I will let you know if there's anything you can do." I mean, if you surround yourself with positive people, then that will motivate you. Just encouragement, because that's what we all need at the end of the day, is encouragement. Encouragement. So if you are surrounding yourself with people that will encourage you and motivate you, you got this. You're gonna go places. Okay, I promise you. You may feel like, I don't know about all that, but it's true, guys. It really is. You need that encouragement. You need that someone that will motivate you to get the job done, to get whatever it is that you want done. Okay, so keep that in mind. Okay. The next thing that I want to talk about is accountability partner, basically a mentor. That is extremely important, no matter what it is that your goal is. It doesn't matter what it is. Having an accountability partner, and you like, okay, Kiki, what is accountability partner? Well, accountability partner is someone that's going to help you. Again, what I was talking about, motivate you, but this is person that you have selected to um just ask them, "Hey, can you be my accountability partner?" What the accountability partner is going to do, or mentor, is going to contact you on a once a week, or twice a week, or every day, or however y'all have set this up. It doesn't matter. You can have accountability partner that can check on you on an everyday basis, check on you every 2 days, check on you every 3 days. It just depends on the arrangement that you guys set up. But most importantly, they are someone that will contact you and just say, "Hey, what did you do this, or did you do X, Y, and Z?" Because keep in mind, you would tell your accountability partner as to what it is that you want them to remind you of, or what it is that you want them to make sure you get done. Okay, so that's kind of what that is. So it's almost like a secretary, but they're a little bit better, because they are more of your mentor, they're your coach, they're someone that will just guide you through the way. And again, they will just motivate you and inspire you, and just keep you motivated. Like if you feeling down, guess what? Contact your mentor, contact your accountability partner, and say, "Hey, I'm just not feeling it today. I feel like giving up." And that's when they'll come in and be like, "Girl," or "Boy, don't give up." They'll say, "No, no, no, this is not the time." Or be like, "Hey, this is not the time to give up, because you've already accomplished so much. You already, did X, Y, and Z. You almost there. This is not the time to give up." They will coach you. They will motivate you to not give up. So that's why it's important to get accountability partner. Okay. So I hope this episode was very, very useful. I just wanted to definitely, start my first episode of 2021 right by bringing you guys value, like I keep saying, value, and motivate you and inspire you. And I hope this topic was very, very useful and very helpful. Um, on your journey. Okay, so and you would definitely get a lot of episodes exactly like this, because that's my goal in all my podcasting. And another thing that I'm doing that I didn't do like last year when I started my podcasting is I'm also going to be airing my podcasting episodes on YouTube, because I am on YouTube. It's my YouTube channel is called Kiki's YouTube. So please check me out. Please subscribe. Um, and of course like my videos, but please subscribe. So I will be airing my episodes on there, as well as you will see my episodes on Apple podcasting, as well as Spotify, and in any other, and you should see me on any other podcasting platforms as well. Okay, so that's just to keep that in mind. Okay, so again, I hate to leave this, short like this, but I hope I kept it sweet, and I hope I kept it beneficial to you guys. Of course, please share my episodes. I would be really, really happy if you do. Um, like I said, I'm gonna bring nothing but different variety of topics for you guys. So just keep that in mind, okay? And till next time, guys, I will see you later. Bye. Thanks for listening to me.